What's poppin', T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 6, Episode 1 review. I'm so excited that I'm speaking in a London accent. Has to be behind the scenes. See for you all. Let's get right into it. So the first bit of tea I have is on Karlie Red. If you have not heard, she and Caesar from Black Ink Crew are now dating. I don't know why Caesar's doing this to himself, but I guess niggas fall for a big butt and a smile. So here's a video of them in the car together confirming that they are bae.
Okay, so I'm tired of people saying I have a lace front on. Real edges be... Baby, can you tell them?
Real edges be.
I can't. Here are some photos of them too. You can take a look, see. This is not going to end well for C's because you know Karlie is a motherfucking man eater, and when she gets done with them, she spills all their motherfucking tea and tries to embarrass them. I guess, nigga. I guess. On to Young Joc. Here's a picture of him and a young lady together. The girl said on her Instagram, just sucked Young Joc's dick and balls for 4 hours and it tasted like fried chicken. Hashtag never again. Well, if they tasted like fried chicken, girl, why was you sucking on them for 4 damn hours? You must have been hungry or something. Had you not eaten a meal before then? I don't understand it. I'm not going to be sucking on no niggas' dick and balls and they taste like Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes, bitch. Like, what's wrong with you? Were you that desperate? Are you a stripper? Are you a prostitute? Like, was you getting paid for it at least? Child, let's get into tonight's episode. We start out tonight's episode with Joseline and her pregnancy photo shoot looking like the ghetto Snapchat filter. I love Joseline. If you all are new to my channel, Joseline is one of my idols. I have a few idols in life. They are Beyonce, of course, Blue Ivy, Joseline Hernandez, Rihanna, goddammit, Felicia Rashad, and Joan Rivers. Those are the women I go up for. Honey, love them. So she's only seen Stevie J once while she's been pregnant. And she's still working, getting her life. She like, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna get money by myself. I did not like her beehive hairdo and her green screen commentary. It was just hard and crispy crunchy. It was not a good look on Joseline. So Stevie J is at the gym working out and he says that, you know, he's not sure if the baby is his. You know, this nigga knew damn well the baby was his the whole damn time. But just play along and act like he didn't know for real. So Joseline is getting out the pool. And none other than Young Dro, who's everybody was alleging was her baby father, hands her her robe. They were nothing but friends. This was all a business thing between them. And to push the storyline further, that it was a possibility that Stevie J was not her baby daddy. So while working out, Stevie J gets served papers to take a DNA test to verify that he is Joseline's baby daddy. Because Joseline not only wants to verify that he is baby daddy, but this bitch wants all the coins to take care of her baby and medical expenses. And they will all be paid by motherfucker Stevie J. So we go to the woods, and this is beautiful ass treehouse. I don't know where this treehouse is located in Atlanta, but it was fucking beautiful, and I want to say that my damn self. We all know that there was a motherfucking prop house for Young Joc, because we know this nigga cannot afford no shit like that. So apparently Young Joc is staying there. He still got his hair cut and curled, that good old $45, $50 hairdo with the motherfucking beauty salon. He been kicking it with Karlie J. They are trying to resume their little fuck shit they had going on a few seasons back. Karlie ain't really feeling all the sheeps and goats and shit and this little zen vibe he trying to be on. Joc says it ain't serious between him and her. He just want to fuck, basically. He want to dig up in them guts and keep it moving. She want to know, are they trying to be together or do they go together right now? But she also wants an apology for all the stuff that he said and did to her after they had stopped talking the last time. You know, he said that she had cottage cheese and shit coming out of pussy and she was a thought hole and all this type of shit. Shit was funny. So he wants an apology too. She says she is not gonna fuck him until he apologizes. She says if he apologizes, she wants him to pose for her book naked. She's writing a sex book that will give women advice on sex, and hell, you hoes need to buy that motherfucker because this bitch stay with a nigga fucking. I mean, if she can't get a nigga to commit, that bitch can get a nigga to fuck. He says if he wins the bet and she apologizes first, he wants her to clean up the treehouse in nothing but a pair of panties, bra, and he's going to have it where it's live on social media for everybody to see. Joc, sir, nobody wants to see Karlie wear naked. Nobody wants to see that styrofoam ass of hers. No, thank you. So he says if she behaves herself, he might take her to Joseline's masquerade party. Karlie like, who else gonna be there? Because you know the bitch ain't got no friends. She don't want to kick it around Joseline. We switched to Mimi. Her and her second set of implants have settled somewhat, but them motherfuckers look hard as a motherfucking rock. She like she got 2 cantaloupes in her chest. They look better than her first set of implants, but they just too hard to look into me. So she has invited Tommie, Karlie and Rasheeda, and this DJ girl by the name of Melissa, who is gay, to have drinks and stuff with her. Mimi says she's still lesbian, but that it has never been the right time for her and the Melissa girl to ever, you know, try to have a relationship or fuck with each other like that. Tommie confirms that she and Rocka are still separated, but she's, you know, finding peace with the whole situation. Rasheeda says that things between her and Kirk are kind of strained right now. He complains that she doesn't cook enough and that she works too much. This is setting up the whole fake ass storyline for Rasheeda and Kirk that we will get more into. I've already gave y'all half the tea on this before the season even started. So if you haven't, and this is your first video that you've ever watched mine, go back and watch some of my Love and Hip Hop New York videos where I spill the tea on Kirk and Rasheeda. Mimi points out that Melissa is friends with Joseline. Mimi tells her that, you know, she's eventually going to burn you, so watch out. Melissa doesn't let Mimi know how tight she and Joseline are. Mimi just think they're cool and that they're business partner, but obviously there's a deeper friendship than Melissa is willing to let on, which lets me know I'm not gonna like Melissa, because it seems to me like Melissa on that fake shit. Melissa also says that she doesn't let Joseline talk about Mimi when she's around. So it's like she's playing both fences. If anything, you should let them both know I'm cool with both of y'all. Y'all both my friends, and I don't want to be a part of whatever this little rift y'all got going on. But she's playing both sides, and it seems to me like she's gonna be on some bullshit. I don't know how I feel about Melissa so thus far. Tommie, unfortunately, is back, and she's wearing some sheep shorts. I don't know where she got them sheep shorts from, but she was walking on that street like, bah, bah. I was like, girl, where are you going dressed like a sheep? So she said she's trying to be a better person. She loves her 2 daughters, and she needs help with a new problem that she has. So she asked Stevie J to meet up with her. Apparently the police want to talk to her, and she wants Stevie to go with her because he was there when she and Joseline got into it on Peter Street last year, when she ran up on Joseline and was threatening to kill Joseline and whoop her ass and all this and that. And they caught it on camera if you have not seen the footage. The police want to talk to her. She basically wants Joseline to handle it on the streets. But I need for Tommie to understand that Joseline is on her rich white woman swag right about now. She's not the same Joseline that we saw season 1 through motherfucking 4 that will boom bop a bitch in a minute, because she got way too much to lose now. We all know Joseline can bang. Joseline can whoop a bitch ass. Let's not forget that. But Joseline is on her grown woman swag now, but she knows she has a lot to lose. The girl is on Star. She's getting her acting on. She has her Love and Hip Hop checks. She's executive producing her baby special. She's the highest paid out of the Atlanta cast. Let's not forget that. Her and Stevie J, they make the most money out of the Atlanta cast. This girl has way much more to lose than Tommie, a newbie who ain't getting really no money from the goddamn show. So it's Joseline's masquerade party. She and Joy, they're together as friends. You know, they kind of playing it up for the cameras, make it seem like it might be a little bit more, but it ain't, y'all. Melissa is there, and Joseline acknowledges that she doesn't have many friends and that Melissa is a really special friend to her and has been a good friend to her. But it is a little bit of an issue for her that she's friends with Mimi and the rest of them bitches. So Joc is there looking like Nat Turner. Look like Nat King Cole or some shit. Karlie decides to show up to the masquerade party anyway. This bitch show up half naked. Joc and his stomach are at the bar looking like the fucking Cape Crusader, looking like goddamn Doctor Strange with that coat on. So Melissa says to Karlie, girl, what are you doing here? You know Joseline don't like you. Karlie is there to try to spot on Joc to see if he's there with any other bitches, and lo and behold, he's at the bar talking to this chick. So she walk up on him like, who the fuck is this bitch? So he introduces her to a girl named Jasmine. This is the same girl that I told y'all about on my Love and Hip Hop New York videos that was going to allege that Kirk is her baby daddy. He tells Karlie, you know, this is not nobody I talk to. Actually, this is my partner's Rod girl. Apparently, Rod is Mimi's ex-boyfriend who got locked up by the feds. He's serving fed time. He and Mimi had a very tumultuous relationship, and after they broke up, that's when Mimi got with Stevie. So Joc congratulates the girl Jasmine on her new baby. Karlie is like, well, how you have a baby and this nigga just got out of jail? Things ain't really adding up, homegirl. So she basically on like, who dick you sucking? Like, DMX album. So she says Kirk Frost. Melissa, Karlie, Joc are all shocked. They like, what in the fuck is going on here? So Karlie says, I need to see some DNA, bitch. Joc tells Jasmine to, you know, be quiet because she's giving him too much information. Jasmine excuses herself. Karlie says to Joc, so these type of people you like to hang around with when I'm not around? He says, I came with me and this coat only. Nigga, that shit had me dying laughing. That shit was funny. He says he had no idea that this girl is claiming that Kirk is her baby daddy. Karlie wonders, should she tell Rasheeda? He tells her it's not her place. Melissa says it is because, you know, they are friends. Kirk is on his way. So Joc texts Kirk on some 911 shit like, homie, I got some shit to tell you when you get here. So Kirk arrives and Joc asks if he knows a girl named Jasmine. He's like, no, I don't. Jasmine says in her green screen that she knows Kirk hasn't told his wife about her and the baby. So she walks over to Kirk and Karlie asks Kirk flat out, do you have a baby by this girl? Kirk says, do I look like I got a baby by her? Kirk is just standing there speechless. He don't know what the fuck is going on. Jasmine says, so you don't know me? Kirk says, do I? Jasmine says, if that's your response, great, because now I know where the fuck you stand. So you ain't never met with me at my house. He doesn't answer. He just standing there kind of like dazed and confused. It was very weird. Kirk says, you know about Rasheeda, right? Jasmine says, of course. He says, so you know I'm a married man, right? She says, yes, of course. Kirk says, what would you be doing fucking me? Well, sir, that's a stupid ass question. No, bitch, what the fuck would you be doing fucking her if you the fucking married man? If this shit, let's pretend like this storyline is true, which I believe that it's not 100%, but let's act like it is true. What, nigga? Okay. Jasmine tells him, you know, don't try to flip the script on me. I mean, really. So Jasmine says he was there when she had the baby and has been paying for the child, but trying to front like he don't know her. Kirk and Rasheeda, by the way, are still together, y'all. So if this storyline, let's just pretend like the storyline is true once again. You really gonna stay with this nigga that had a baby on you and y'all been married for over 10 years and you just had a baby yourself a few years ago by him again? Kirk has had enough of the conversation. This nigga leaves. Melissa and Karlie are down to the bar. They had to leave because it was just too much going on. They called Mimi to the bar to talk about what happened. Karlie tells her about Jasmine being Rod's girlfriend. Mimi says he's bad news. Karlie tells Mimi about Jasmine claiming that her baby is by Kirk. Mimi is like, what the fuck you say? What happened? What was it? So Mimi says if Rodney is involved with this girl, then it's some bullshit because he's a scam artist. He fucked up her credit and she went to jail behind him. They're already setting it up for this shit to be some bullshit and for the baby not to be his. Listen to the key words that Mimi said. If Rod and this girl are together, then it's some bullshit. Basically saying that they're on some scamming shit and they're scamming Kirk to believe that this baby is his when in all actuality it's not going to be his. The DNA test is going to come back saying that the baby not his. Because it makes no sense in real life why this girl would stick by him after what he did in the past on the show and now having a baby on her. Come on now. All these damn storylines that Kirk and Rasheeda have been giving us since season 2 have been fake. Because season 1 they were boring as fuck and they were getting threatened to get booed off the show, but they started turning up after season 1 to keep their ass on this show. I don't believe this storyline at all. But I'm going to continue to give y'all the tea on it. They're all at the bar trying to figure out why Kirk didn't just flat out deny the baby is his if he didn't know the girl for real. So Kirk is heading home to talk to Rasheeda about this whole situation because he wants to tell her before Karlie is able to tell her. So Rasheeda's at their Buckhead apartment washing dishes. He comes in and tells her that some crazy shit happened when he went to the party and she like, what happened? He tells her that Karlie said somebody said you got a baby and he's thinking that it's a whole joke. So he tells Rasheeda it was some drunk girl named Jasmine. He says he was standing there waiting on the girl to say, ha ha ha, I'm just joking. Rasheeda says she knows her husband, that something ain't right with this story. Kirk says he may know the broad from the strip club. Rasheeda says, okay, so you know her? Kirk says, I may know her because she said she worked at a strip club. That was the dumbest what, girl? Okay. Rasheeda says, I'm confused. Have you been doing something you ain't got no business doing? Kirk says, not at all. Rasheeda says, is there anything you need to let me know? Did you fuck her? He says no. Rasheeda says, so she just making up stories. Rasheeda vows to get to the bottom of the whole situation and she says to him if the baby is his, they gonna have a problem. Sure, like you had problems in the past. All right, girl. Tommie and Stevie J go to the police station so she could talk to the cops. Stevie J comes back out alone. They lock Tommie up for saying that she was going to shoot Joseline. I'm pretty sure she had like some warrants or some shit, or she probably still on probation because the bitch had been locked up like 32 times. Tommie's going to bail herself out and try to handle the situation like a lady with Joseline, but she's not sure. Joseline and that bearskin rug that she had on her back are headed to the restaurant to meet up with Stevie J so they can talk. Stevie J arrives. He says, "What's up?" She says, "What's up?" And this episode goes off. I give tonight's episode an A+. It was very entertaining for it to be the first episode back. I can't wait to see what else they have for us this season. If you have a question and need advice about anything, your man, your woman, your career, your friends, your family, whatever, please email me and Mo at since-you-x1@gmail.com. We're looking for your questions right now. Be looking out Wednesday for my Underground Season 2 Episode 1 premiere review video, as well as my Black Ink Crew review video as well. I love you all so much, and I will see you Wednesday. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell button. Bye. Love you.